Hello, Americans. Another friend subscribers around the world. Back again, man. Ooh, doggy. Oh, that shit is a road. There it is. Cold out here this morning, man. And slick. Slick is all get it. Ooh, that ain't really good either. Oh. Oh, dude. Might be a little bit change of plan. Ooh, I don't know what the temp is out here right now. Cold. Then they're talking snow and I think it's a snow rain mix this afternoon. I think it's supposed to get up to about 40. It sure ain't this morning. I guarantee that. Let's see, man. Anyway, the plan today is to get that little pile. That little pile is going to probably be a lot of work. Up over here, get the ones that are like that one. Too long, man. Get them sawed up, split, man. We've been going through wood like you wouldn't believe. I got plenty. I just got to process more. But I wouldn't even guess, man. I'd say we've went through at least 5 cords so far, at least. Looks like we're gonna go through a bunch more. Alright, man, so it's starting to sleet or snow or whatever the heck you want to call this crap out there. So you're sitting on my pile. I'm getting ready to split. But I'm going to split up the rounds, then go out there and try to knock them other ones loose. And then saw up. Man, I got a huge pile of lengths and stuff sitting there. But I've had quite a few people. I've gotten so many messages, man, that there's no way that I'll ever catch up on that. But I do, you know, go through and try to read the ones coming in, man. But there's a lot, man, since that video. A lot's been coming in. But I had a couple people asking me about the podcasts and stuff because I listen to podcasts all the time. And man, I listen to, for one thing, whatever mood I'm in, man. If I need a break from all the craziness, man, you can listen to a podcast, you can listen to stories, man. I listen to a lot of books on tape, stuff like that. I listen to a lot of, Western type history, and I'm really, really into the biographies and the Western history and the Indian history and, all the... so much, man, all over the place. The one I did listen to last night, which actually I went pretty excited, but I actually listen to them, when I'm going to sleep too. And I did have to get away from listening to the Bigfoot ones while I went to sleep, because I started having some crazy dreams. And you think that the stuff that's going on right now, and there's so much going on. I don't listen to the, podcasts or anything about the murders of the kids. Kai, get out. All right. He's already wasted one camera. But anyway, I don't listen to the go. Now it's Grizz. Go. So I don't listen to the, like the murders about the kids up northern Idaho and stuff like that. I just, man, when you're going to sleep, I listen to that stuff during the day, or like out here splitting wood. That's one thing I like about this little electric splitter. We're going on 4 years of using this thing. I've showed it before. And I'll tell you what, man, I got my big gas one out there, and I fire it up every once in a while, but I have not used that. I will when I get it pulled over here probably for these bigger logs, but I have not. I started it up to make sure everything's good, but I have not used that since I got this thing. Crazy. Man, I just love this thing. It's quiet, man, and like I said, man, so I can listen to podcasts. Sometimes I'll use an earpiece and stuff, but most of the time I'll just have it sitting here playing, side of me or whatever, because, man, the one thing, where I live and stuff, I like to have my, to hear things. We do have mountain lions, bears, foxes, coyotes, wolves, we have all that stuff down here in the Crick Bottom, and I kind of like to hear them when they're coming. So, with the dogs, man, it keeps it all at bay. So there's a little bit of a humor there, but not really. Because if you followed my channel, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you followed, I got a buddy over here that I let build a little place over here, and actually he's got a trailer with a cover over it or whatever. But old Red, my buddy old Red, been friends forever. But the bear, he was in there sleeping and snoozing in his chair. Here's a big crash, and the bear came through the wall. So like I said, I'm joking a little bit, but not really. Anyway, the podcasts, the one I was getting at that I listened to last night was, old Joe Rogan. I say it all the time, I got a love-hate relationship with him. Some of his political views are a joke. And then he's like this, and then his podcast, ever since he got in trouble, his podcast still has some good people. He had old Weinstein on there last night, and I think it was Brett Weinstein, not Weinstein, but man, they went over, and hit on the, a lot on the COVID and the everything going on. They touched it. They even touched on the football player collapsing, so which they're saying, or what the officials are saying, which I believe it. I mean, you can get hit just right, in between a beat of your heart, and where you get hit and stuff can stop your heart. I do believe that, but I'm also curious if he had got the jab, which they'd be covering that crap up anyway. But I ain't going there, man. This is just the old hillbilly thoughts, man. There's no facts or anything in that. That's just my thinking. But anyway, man, that's just one that you could, if you're wanting me to suggest something that just came out, I put the link, and I think it was yesterday's video, to a podcast, which is an interview with the two guys that made died instantly or whatever, the video, and it's the two guys that made it, and they're actually supposed to be making another one, so I put the link in that so you can look on yesterday's video for the link for that. I'm not going to put the link for Rogan's or any of that, but you can go over to Rogan's in that interview. Last time I had 3.5 hours, so. But I'd actually started it when I went to bed, and then went to sleep, and then got up at 1 o'clock in the morning to, it was cold last night, man, stoked the fires, because I'll get up in the middle of the night and stoke fires. Got up and stoked fires, and sat up, I don't know, turned it back on and listened to, an hour and a half, 2 hours and then went back to bed after that, and then couldn't get back to sleep, so I ended up listening to the rest of it. It was a pretty good podcast. So there's a couple of them I listen to. Like I said, man, I listen to Lore is a good one, man, for one to just, man, that guy's voice just puts me to sleep, man. He's so calming, and just a great, and that one's got a lot of good, lore stories, I love that kind of stuff. So I'll jump all around, man. There's not really one. No, I definitely don't, and I preach it all the time, you gotta live, I definitely don't get on and just listen to all the negativity and stuff in the world, man. I listen to a lot of I listen to positivity, some spooky stuff, obviously, man, I like the Bigfoot stuff, UFO stuff. One I really like too is Bear Grease, which that's part of I can't remember his name, but he's in the Meat Eater clan. I listen to the Meat Eaters podcast once in a while. I mean, all those, man. So I just vary all over. Just whatever mood this old hillbilly's in, that's what I'll be listening to. Anyway, I'm going to get this wood split, so please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, them propane tanks full, which I actually need to go fill some propane tanks. And check out the links below. I got one of the t-shirts on, but I'm not going to undress out here right now. And check out the t-shirts and the decals and all that jazz, and definitely the eBay store. I put a bunch of stuff on this morning. I actually sold it's funny because old Muskrat was here over the summer, and I knew it was a good trap, but I didn't realize that it was a dang new house. And he comes walking by and he just stops dead in his tracks, and he's all, that's a money trap right there. I'm all, yeah, man, that's a pretty good one, man. It's got teeth and everything, a little wolf trap. He's like, yeah, that's a new house, man. And he showed me the other ones. Dude, I did not realize it was a new house. And I just sold that mother for $250, I think. 250 or 350. I think it was 250. And plus shipping. I love that. Cha-ching! Good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.